Hello, dearest educators and teachers. My name is Ester Airemionkhale, and I am a language teacher at Language. Language is a fully online language school, and there I teach English, French, and Portuguese. Today, I'll be showing you how to assess using online learning tools. Because my school Language operates fully online, I have had to interact with and assess my students using different learning tools. So here are two things we need to understand as teachers. Firstly, assessment is beyond evaluating a student. It is also a way for us to get feedbacks from them and for them to learn. Secondly, understanding your assessment goal is key. My two assessment goals as a language instructor are retention and immersion. What does that mean? In my context, I give daily assessment to my students to keep them in contact with the language and give them a consistent learning infrastructure. In other words, I am not necessarily evaluating the knowledge of a particular topic, but I am creating an environment for immersion. Because I understand my assessment goals, I use two approaches: video games and dialogue simulation. Who doesn't like video games? Now I'm going to show you how I create and implement these two approaches. To create video games, I use this platform Count. I click on the create button in the top right corner, and I have the option to create a new one or create with a template. This is the question interface. I start typing my question here where I have start typing your question. I include my options right here, and I could also insert a media. Could be a picture, a video, or an audio. But I prefer GIFs because they are very funny. See, after you have included your questions and the options, you can proceed to duplicate, and then you could make your game a quiz, true or false, type answer, puzzle. You could even collect your students' opinions. We are in my Count library now. I have quite a number of games. Let's play one and experience it, how the students do. Yeah, the answer is correct. In my classroom, I noticed that this cupboard feature enables students to intensify their learning unconsciously. Let's move to the second approach. My second approach to evaluation is called dialogue simulation. What I do is to write a short story and then animate it using Canva. On Canva, there are various templates for animation, and you can choose any of them, or you can build your own from scratch, which was what I did with this particular one. Taking this for example, I wrote about a particular boy's family. We read it in class. To simulate dialogue, my students read the story in class. After that, they reproduce it using their context. This approach enables them to not only learn the vocabulary, but also to use the vocabulary. So, dearest teachers, while you understand your assessment goals and approaches, remember that the best way to assess a student is through play. Let them enjoy the process, and you'll be surprised at how much they would be able to learn even through assessments.